All right, welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl. This time it's Historic Brawl. We got some cool historic dragon stuff going on with this new Baldur's Gate set, so I decided that I wanted to go down and play some dragons. Standard Brawl hasn't really been fun. As of late, it's getting a little stale, and I just moved, so there hasn't been content for a while, but we're back. We're with Miirym. Sentinel Wyrm is a Temur dragon that has flying, ward 2, so it has to be 2 mana to cast a spell that target it by your opponents or an ability. And whenever a dragon enters the battlefield, you get to create a token. That's a copy only of tokens, and if it's legendary, it becomes non-legendary. It's a 6/6 flyer. We have a lot of dragons in the deck. Some of the new ones are like Thrakus Butcher, the Butcher, Scaled Nurturer. We got some of the big ones like Earthquake Giant and Ancient Copper Dragon. I didn't pick some that are more than 7 mana, just because I think in Brawl you kind of need to be somewhat lower to the ground unless you're a dedicated ramp deck. This really isn't a dedicated ramp deck. We got a bunch of other fun spells like Key to the Archive, Time Warp. I'm playing Kythos to help with graveyards, Sculpting Steel so we can steal their artifacts that they play, along with copying some of our mana rocks. We have some protection and a little bit of ramp. So let's get into a few games with this Miirym Sentinel Wyrm deck, and let's have some fun. Remember, these decks are starting points, so take it any direction you want. I hope you gain some inspiration for Miirym Sentinel Wyrm. The decks are not always great, sure are fun. All right, let's get into some games. All right, yeah, I think we can keep this one. We got some ramp into dragon that'll help us find other dragons when it dies. A removal spell. We'll keep up against Chulane, Teller of Tales. So this is a Bant creature combo deck. We're gonna go find red here. We need it for our dragon orb. And they go. So this is I don't know if we'll get to see the combo because we may either win before or die before. We're gonna go with Mind Stone over this because it helps us play other things, not just dragons. Although Draconic Muralists could be played off with a Dragon Orb. We're gonna do this, and we'll go with. I think we're gonna go with double blue here. I'm gonna run out this. And I think I'll play this. Scare them off of maybe playing some artifacts. Not sure what they will do. There it is, Once Upon a Time. I remember when this card was so hated. Right? Land, please. That's not a land, but we'll cast it. I kind of like the Time Warp. We have a lot of removal. We're gonna use it. We're gonna discard the and we're not going to. Nice thing is we can play Time Warp, even without this. Sure. I don't really plan on drawing cards. There's another one of the new cards. Oh, that comes into play. Search your library for X basic lands. Grixis. Okay. We play this. Next turn we can double Draconic Muralists if this stays alive. Getting to play lands off the top of your deck is very powerful. And this is where the removal is key. It's weird that they're playing this card inside Chulane deck. Guess it's this landfall. You get to put a bunch of lands into play. Play this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can play both of these. This. Green, green. Can we play both? Yeah. That. 2. This kill that. Not that it really matters. Time warp. Take an extra turn. Whoa, in the game. All right, let's move on to game numero dos. Hey, what's this fancy commander? I think we need to mulligan. We don't really have anything early. Yeah, we can keep this. Mazzy, Truesword, Paladin. Oh, so this is enchanted creatures attack. It gets +0, +1 can trample. Whenever you control is put into your graveyard, you may exile it and then you can play it again. Interesting. I think we're going to scry into Goose. Yeah, another piece of ramp is fine. What is this? Whenever oh, so it's an enchantment thing. Goose gets +2/+2. Well, this can kill it, but I don't think we're gonna get there in time. All right, let's see if we get run over here. No blocks. We can always, we have this lovely bounce spell. I'm gonna do this. So we might get run over a little bit. So this is whenever it's put into your graveyard. Stomp my birdie. Sure. Sure. All right, so here I want to go this into the 5 mana, right? This costs 4. I could do this. I don't want to bounce this to get rid of the ruin before. So we're just gonna pass the turn here. This will be an interesting deck to build for sure. There's so many cool things. It's too bad they're not actually standard legal and you have to play Historic Brawl to play all this cool stuff. That's fine with me. That's also fine with me. Oh, they get to draw a card. I should have just bounced it then. Maybe get one more aura out of them. Nope. I gave them a card. Okay. I guess that concedes the game and wins us the game. That's unfortunate, but I guess when your commander is built a certain way to leverage certain things, people will scoop more often or more frequently in formats like this where there is no penalty for scooping. All right, on to the next one. If we had one more mana instead of all these big things, I would keep this. We're on the draw. If we find one land, this hand can be very good. But I think it's a mulligan. This is okay. We can put this on green to abundant harvest. Yeah, we'll keep. So Saheeli, Sublime, Artificer. I guess it's gonna be an artifacts deck. But so whenever they cast a non-creature spell, you get a 1/1 servo, and then you can turn one artifact into another. Or one, yeah, so seems interesting. We're gonna do this on green. And I would like to untap it, so I can do this. Get a land. Unfortunately, we draw another forest. That's not a very good land draw for us. Ooh, there's part of the combo is gone. So that's good for us. We're playing mono green here. Don't mind me. Mono green Miirym. Bolt the bird. Sure. They're stuck on lands. Oh no, they're just playing a tapped one. Well, that was like the best draw possible. Do I hold up to wash away this? If I play this, I can play terror on the turn after. Maybe playing the forest instead of the mountain was a mistake. Probably was a mistake. I didn't sequence very well. Sure. Alright, we're gonna do this into this. I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction of washing away my... They are getting low on cards though, which is good for us. But they can cast cards, artifacts from their graveyard, so right now they could get the Paradox Engine back if they draw another land. Sure. Get to cast my worm. That into this. Double terror next turn will be nice. Oh, this is good for us. This is very good for us. Alright, we get to go land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can this. I'm gonna get double terror. This terror trigger is gonna go there.
I need to iterate.
And then we'll get in for 6. We can wash away this if they cast it, if we so desire. Or we can just let it, if we let it go. Sure. Did they just die now? Sure. That was a quick choice. Boom. WWW. That's what this deck is all about. All right, I'm gonna do one more, and then we will call it a video. Let's get into the last game. Nicol, Bolas, God Pharaoh, Giant, Planeswalker, kills things, exiles cards from hands. Exiles the top card of someone's library so they can cast it. Definitely, I think I have a video of this one on the channel from a long time ago. It'll be a control deck. This is a keepable hand for sure. Good top end, some ramp. No green yet, but that'll come. I think that's not too hard to find. They mulligan once. I'm gonna do this. 'Cause why not? Interesting. All right, I'm gonna do this. This. into green. Now we have our green mana. Command the tower. Bye bye Sublime Epiphany, I would think. Or the Lapis Orb. Pick your poison. They're taking their sweet time. Taking away my card selection. I get my worm next turn, which will then probably die. Sure. Bye bye, Kyrie. I'm gonna do this just because don't want the land, but I'll take the card draw. Two mana removal spell? Two mana removal spell. Green. Nope. Alright, now they get to play around Sublime Epiphany game until death do us part. A braid. Do I want to counter that? No, I'll do this. I don't want either of these. This one, I guess. How much removal do you have? That's the game we're playing right now. That's not removal. That is a Karn. You can have Can I kick this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is our 7th land.
Retribution will be swift.
Will it now? Here go, Yugi boy. Sure.
Nothing is ever truly lost.
I will. Sure. Doot-dee, doot-dee, doot. I don't need a token because it'll just die. Return that. I'll draw a card. This will get countered and then we'll cry. Alrighty then. Whenever you cast, or we're gonna say bye-bye to. Sure. Dragon. Wash away? Nope. Bye-bye, Miirym.
Open your books to Peyton. Sorry, you don't make the grade.
Sculpting Steel doesn't do much for us right now, but we can do this. This is just exile 1 feature, right? Or deal 7 damage. I think we are in trouble here. When is this?
I hope you like your
Interesting.
hors d'oeuvres extra crispy. Woohoo! Watch me heat up the dance floor.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That's unfortunate. All right, well, this goes here, this goes here.
Be in my office.
Come on, Chandra.
I
know
would
you can do
like
better.
a copy of your that. I guess I could have saved 1 mana there. This way I get to do 1 damage. Your turn. What's it gonna be? Yep. Bye-bye terror? I guess you can give stuff haste now. Oh, bye-bye mythos. And now I have 8. 8 plus 6, 20. Hold up. 8, 13, that blocks there. That gives them a turn. They are on 1. I hope the draws are good. Did we catch up? You can play card and have a chance at a redraw. Nicol Bolas can draw our goose, which will give them 2 life. Put them up to 3. Yep. This will give them...
Our actions, are you certain of your decision?
have an island. Boom! Got there. All right, let's talk a little bit about the deck, and then we shall be done. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, notify, and let's get into this last deck review. All right, my Miirym Sentinel Wyrm Historic Brawl deck. I built the deck very much to leverage the fact that casting dragons at 5 mana and 6 mana are actually quite powerful. You could go into the 7s and into the higher converted mana cost dragons, or mana value dragons as they call them now. But cards like Goldspan, Glorybringer, Terror of the Peaks, Wraith Red Dragon, one of the new ones I think is pretty cool, Lozanth, Dragon's Legacy, Thrakus the Butcher, Kyrie, Squirreling Sky, Copper Dragon, Inferno, and Lathless Dragon Queen. I think they're all much for the mana cost. They do a lot. Earthquake Dragon was in here because you can make it costs virtually nothing by the time you've had a bunch of your bigger dragons enter the battlefield. We have some 4s with cards like Galazeth Prismari, Dragonic Muralist, Varix Bladewing, Thunderbreak Regent, Atsushi, and Town Razor Tyrant. They're all just good dragons that have multiples of. Like when we go up here, we can go Dragon, they hit enter, and we can also turn this to just creatures. So we do have some lower costs like Dragon Turtle, but the double blue can be challenging sometimes. We have cards like Dragon Hatchling. You can definitely go a lot on the lower end. Fearsome Whelp is one of the dragons on the lower end that I chose to play because it does make our stuff cheaper. But then there's bigger dragons like Ancient Silver Dragon, one of the new ones from the new set. What else is new here? I'm playing the new Copper Dragon. In green, there are some bigger ones like Old Gnawbone. We could play Niv Mizzet Param is in these colors. I just picked the dragons that I thought best suited what we were trying to do, which was kind of more on the aggro end of things. There are other 5 manas like the Skargan Hellkite. One thing about Historic is you're going to be looking at a lot of mythics and a lot of rares, and you're going to want to have the lands to build out a pretty solid mana base. If you are already playing Historic, you probably have that, and really the realistic thing is you only really need 1 of each card, which is quite nice. So my Miirym H-Brawl deck is more on the lower end dragons, just good quality creatures that do a lot of things, along with some supporting cast members. So I hope you enjoy the deck. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you, stay safe, like, subscribe, notify. Bye for now.